So this is my good friend Mojave Dan from Facebook.
No, I'm Dan Harley. Mojave Dan's my alter ego.
Oh, that's your alter ego.
Mojave Dan, I look taller and bigger online because of Mojave Dan.
So tell us a little bit about tomorrow. Tomorrow is what I'm referring to as the Super Bowl of chili.
It is. It is very much Super Bowl of chili. In fact, according to what I'm hearing for all these other chili cooks and all that stuff, the international finals, which was 2 weeks ago, that's the only chili cook-off that has a higher attendance than what we have here in Apple Valley.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. We started this about 8 years ago, 6 or 8 years ago. I forgot. It's when you get older, you lose less mind than the hair.
Well, here's my philosophy. You don't forget things. You have more to remember.
That's a good.
Remember that. People say, "Oh, I'm forgetting now." So I have more to remember.
Yeah. We started this back in Tony Iglesias' year. I was the past president of that Rotary Club. Tony Iglesias is also past president. He's also a chili cook. He's been in the world a few times, won a number of locals and regionals. And during his year as president, he put this all together. And since that first year, this became our club's, so Rotary Club Apple Valley's major fundraiser.
Now, the first one you had, how many people were in attendance?
I think we weren't keeping track of attendance going through the gate and all this stuff. I think we had about 1,300 go through the gate.
Really?
We had, now in cooks though, we had about almost 50 cooks. Wow. For a typical cook-off, 12, 20 is big. We had 50. Okay. Our first cook-off was actually called a district cook-off, and we're also ICS sanctioned cook-off here. For a cook to be qualified to cook at the international cook-off for the finals, they had to wear like I think 2 districts and 1 regional or 1 regional. That first year we were a district, but we had so much in attendance that the next year we automatically bumped to a regional cook-off, and we've been that ever since. And in fact, we've gone further than that. You'll probably see we usually have at least a half dozen of the past world champion cooks here.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah,
do we have
here in Apple Valley?
Oh, they live here in Apple Valley?
Right? No, they come here.
Oh,
come here.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason being is the World was just 2 weeks away, so their scorecard is clean for the year. So they had to come around and re-qualify. This is the first region to stop. Okay,
wow.
So we planned that. Thanks to Tony knowing how the rules work, we planned that. Very systematically.
It's good to have an inside scoop on how everything works around here.
It works well.
So tomorrow, what is your role tomorrow?
My role is basically jack of trades. I go in and fix things. I go and fill in the gaps where I'm needed. My role last year as president was to be somebody important, and this year I get the distinct honor of not being in that position.
Now tomorrow, how much chili do you think you'll eat? Estimation.
Ooh, well, first of all, for the ICS chili cook-off, the cooks only cook about a quart of chili each. Okay, these folks travel all over the world. You see tens of thousands of dollars worth of rigs. They travel hundreds of miles just to cook one little pot of chili. Okay, that's all they get to cook for there. Okay, now we also have what's called People's Choice, where the folks around here get to walk into the gate and judge. All these cooks have to cook at least 1 gallon, but because of the popularity of this particular chili cook-off, a minimum of 5 gallons each is cooked. Okay, and then we'll blow that out.
Wow.
Each one of these cooks, probably between 50 to 60 cooks, they will run out of chili well before the end of the day.
Wow. Okay. Now I heard last year you guys, chili was out almost by noon or something like that?
And we had to resupply. We had folks running all over the place trying to find chili. We bought every single can of chili from here to Bear Valley Road. Wow. And we were working on and feeling here. They were so desperate, so but we got through. So this year we're better supplied. We told the cooks they need a, and it is overwhelming. We didn't expect the turnout. Well, let me see. We expected a big turnout, but it turned out even bigger than that. Wow. So it was insane. It was really insane.
I got involved with chili cooking. I saw an opportunity for a fundraiser because in the ICS you can only do a cook-off if it's for a charity. So what we did was, she's talking. what we did was 8 years ago, I went to the board of directors and I said, look, I think there's a way we can make some money, but what we have to do is I need a commitment of money, but I want 5 board members to go to a chili cook-off to get a feel of what we were doing. And they went to it, they voted on it, they gave me a nice budget to work with, and win, lose, or draw was the deal.
And it's been growing pretty steadily.
Every year it's grown. Every year it's grown.
About 1,300 people approximately the first year?
I'd say probably maybe that 1,000 to 1,300 the first year.
That's a good turnout.
Yeah, and then every year it has just grown. I don't know exact numbers of what we had last year. Was it
2,400.
2,400 came through the gate last year. But you have 9. I know this weekend we're going to have 9 world champions cooking. They just came back from the World. It was 2 weeks ago in Charleston. This is the first cook-off of the season, and they're ready to cook some chili. But it's been a club effort all the way through. I just came up with the idea, and the club's done it all. This is my hobby, and this was an opportunity to raise some money for the kids.
Great. Well, what time's the breakfast tomorrow? I mean, the breakfast tomorrow, right?
Yeah, 6 a.m. to 8:30.
We're going to serve from 7 to 8:30.
Oh, we're serving from 7 to 8:30. And then the cooks will be all rolling in about 5:30 a.m. They'll start rolling in, start setting up. And by about 5:30 tomorrow night, this place will be a ghost town.
Wow.
You won't even know we were here.